Hey traders, this is just a quick video to let you know about an update I made to the ZenLibrary code today while updating the ultimate pullback indicator. The first change is I removed all of the underscores before the parameter names to make it more consistent with the TradingView naming convention for libraries. So in a normal script, I would normally put an underscore before my variables so that I know that this variable is belonging to the scope of a function. But in a library, it's kind of redundant to do that, especially if you use this function in a indicator script. You need to use the underscore every time you want to assign a parameter, a value in the function. So I got rid of all of those underscores to make it a little bit more intuitive to work with. I also added the function get%change, which will just return the percentage change as a whole number between two values over a given lookback period, two float values. This is specifically for use with price values and indicator values. I believe that's the only changes I made to the library. Let me double check that. I also removed the inbuilt ATR call from the function scope in ATR filter so that it is guaranteed to be calculated properly on every tick, regardless of which scope you place the ATR filter call in your script. I could not remove the moving average calls from the function scope of getMA in my library script due to the length parameter being dynamic. So I'll show you what I mean by all of that. So if I scroll down to the ATR filter, you can see that I'm calling the ATR value in the main scope of my library so that this value will always be accurate. If you don't do this, then if you call this function within an if statement or some other conditional statement that doesn't get executed on every single bar, then the ATR value will be inconsistent because this function needs to be called on every single bar in order to give an accurate reading. In other words, in order to accurately calculate the ATR across those bars. So I removed that from the scope of my ATR filter function. Unfortunately, I couldn't do the same for the getMA function because it has a length value that can change. It's dynamic. The ATR value is always 14 in this library script, but the moving average length can change based on what you tell it to calculate on. So all you need to do is, if you are using this library in your own scripts and you're using the getMA function, you need to make sure that you call this function on every single bar on your chart. So in other words, you need to put it in your main script scope like you would with any other moving average function. Anyway, that's it for the library update. I'll speak with you in the next video.